screen the logo for the King's Feast, because that's what we're going to talk about right now. We're going to plan this menu out with our boy Pat, and he's going to give us some options. We're going to talk about what we might want, not want. Harlem, tell him what he'll say, what he thinks. All right, here we go. Take a look, guys. The 420 King's Feast, a 6-course cannabis-infused dining experience.
What an opulent setting.
It's beautiful. So, Pat, what's your initial thoughts here? Because you've been tasked. This is a hell of a task that we've asked you to take on. So, how do we?
Oh, I agree. We accept
a feast fit for a king. That you're looking like that's you.
It's going to be a table full of kings and queens.
Right on.
Surf and turf, so that's a good starting point. I mean, I got a pile of things we could do. I mean,
all right, so let's do this first. Let's do this first, Pat. When we talk about a 6-course meal, what does a 6-course meal mean? Let's start with the basics, and then we'll start picking courses. But like, what is a 6-course meal? How do we get to 6 courses?
I mean, there would be technically. I mean, technically, or like, I mean, like if you want to get into a 5-star restaurant, there's like a soup course, and they do all that kind of nonsense. Like, I mean, do you really want soup? Like, who wants soup? But,
that's totally true.
All right, so. But what we're going to
do 2 appetizers.
Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so we have 2 So we start off with 2 appetizers, correct?
Yeah, we'll do the 2 appetizers.
Correct.
We should probably do one of the appetizers with the surf and turf theme. One should be surf, one should be turf, appetizer-wise. Then with the mains, we do similar surf and turf,
Now, how many mains do we do? How do we get to that number 6 there?
Well, so you figure we'll do some kind of salad course, medicated light.
Right.
To ease into the pool.
Yep.
Then you do the appetizers, kick them up a little bit more.
Okay.
Then you get to the main, load them up heavy.
Right.
And then you go to the dessert. You do like an after dinner course, like a digestive course. Then a dessert.
All right.
Is that right there?
All right. So
let's Harlem look hungry right now. Look he look like he ready to go.
All right. So here
I got mad medication in my refrigerator right now. I would love to give it to you guys.
Well, we would love to accept that as well. So let's start with the salad, Pat. What are some of our choices to pick? And we're not going to write this down because we're recording this. So
we're in it right now.
All right. So when we talk salads, let's get into the salad here. When we talk salad, what do we want? Like, what are we trying to do here? We're doing a surf and turf theme, so the salad should be what?
Maybe arugula with like sliced grilled octopus.
No.
And maybe some pan. Get a little surf and turf in there.
Okay. Harlem, what do you think? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Pat.
You could do.
We talking James Beard type shit here.
I'm just saying, like, we could do, something that, it won't be a budget breaker, but it'll still come off with nice presentation. And then what you do is you drizzle that with a medicated balsamic vinaigrette. Easy peasy. I got everything in the other.
Yep. Sounds great.
Okay. Harlem, what do you think about that?
Well, that sounds good. The octopus was like, okay, that's interesting.
Right on.
I like it. Different.
All right. So, shit, man.
Let's truly a king's feast.
Let's
starting off like that.
Let's lock that one in. We don't need to talk any further. Let's lock that one in. All right. So now we're off to our 2 appetizers, and we're working on this. We're working on this surf and turf theme. So, Pat's going to reach into his vast bucket of recipes and throw out some things that he thinks are going to be things that we want to do.
I mean, clam. What about Medicated Clams Casino? One of my favorites. We could do oyster
Wow.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm voting yes for fucking Clams Casino. I love Clams Casino.
That's a winner.
That is
All right, so there now. Let's think of
our second appetizer.
appetizer land. It's got to be a turf.
Yes.
Let me for a second. I don't want to do something steak related because we're gonna have steak in the main.
Good.
Yo, how about this? Crispy pork belly.
What's
For
that?
an appetizer. Just chopped up crispy pork, like super crispy pork belly,
Oh,
chopped up like a chimichurri.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. That's surf and turf appetizers right there. Bing bang.
So we already got 3 of the 6 knocked the fuck out. Let's just like that. I didn't think it was gonna. I thought we were gonna have more debates.
Hey man, shit, let's eat.
You guys got
Shit.
Hey, let the chef cook.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, we can do chefs.
I'm open. And I'm not even. I haven't even dipped into the archives yet. I'm just pulling stuff out of what's on the top of my head or what I've been craving lately.
Is there something you want to throw at us for additional consideration? I mean, we're
Chef
open here.
selection out this motherfucker.
I mean, you got anything? I wish you guys were here. I'd tell you to dig through the pile. You got anything? 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 I mean, any things you guys been dreaming of that you wish you had weed in?
What do you think, Todd Father? Anything that you've been thinking like, man, if this shit was medicated, it would be the titties.
I could tell you in the beginning, you first talking about what are the 6 courses and foods. I went somewhere else.
Where'd you go?
Shit, I could think of 6 infused meals I like to have.
Well, say something.
Can't say it right now.
Get them out.
my,
go,
man said,
Todd.
my man said he can't say it right now. What's that mean?
Stupid.
All right. All right. All right. So, I mean, I'm happy with our selection so far. Like, there's nothing I'm unhappy about.
None. We got a great selection.
I got
All
a
right.
suggestion from the control room.
Oh, control room wants to get in, guys. Go ahead,
You gotta
Jeff.
remember this is a
Okay.
Philly area here, so maybe we get some Philly flavor into it with like a Philly cheesesteak egg roll.
Pat, I did not say a fucking word to him. I swear to God, I didn't say one word to him about what you said to me earlier. I swear to God.
I like me some cheesesteak egg
Okay.
rolls.
Well, evidently, that's something we were talking about anyway, because not everybody in the room here is going to be at the table for the King's Feast, and we want to have stuff for everybody. And so egg rolls were one of the things that we talked about, and I'm thrilled to have them.
Take
Now-
egg rolls with a dipping sauce for the green room or whatever, you know.
Can I make
That's
a
already on-
recommendation? Is it possible for us to
can.
do like a spicy ketchup for those for them egg rolls, or at least as one of the dipping options?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yep. I have everything in the other room. It's all ready to go.
All right. So let's
Good.
let's
The
move on.
coffers-
What was that?
The coffers are stocked.
There you go.
Right on. So let's move on to the mains. This is the most important part now. There's been things like seafood Newburg or lobster Newburg. I'm not sure which one it is. Things are being thrown around. You know, all kinds of stuff.
Damn, Phil trying to break the budget.
You said there was no
Lobster
budget.
Newburg's a good
What's a King's Feast?
You said there was no
It's a
budget.
King's Feast. Let's do it.
All right, we're doing it.
I got banging lobster thermidor recipe too. I got a lobster Newburg recipe, but you know, with the setup too that you guys got over there, you know, and it is April. It should be pretty warm by the end of the month.
Yep.
Maybe we do like lobster tails, medicated, basted in a medicated, you know, Cajun butter or something, and steak. I mean, You want to do fillet? It's so middle of the road. I mean, I would take a ribeye any day over a fillet.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Right. Yeah. It's a tastier
Some
fattier
cowboy
cut.
ribeye.
Oh
Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah.
So are you thinking
Yeah.
that those like the entrees are things that we should prepare here, like make they're not pre-prepared, or we're gonna cook them
Well,
like
I'm gonna bring one or two people with me, and then we could just set up a grill, and like I got a bunch of portable stuff. We could just set up right in your parking lot and blast out like chili cook-off style.
Oh,
Well,
Blow the
yeah.
whole meat.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
what
that's
if I
it.
told you? What if I told you we were actually set up outside once before, and what
It
we
worked out well.
and what we would do is, yeah, man, we would send a camera out there with your team, and then we would have the team tell us what they're doing, because people want to see this.
Excellent. Yeah.
Okay, okay, man, that's sweet. All right, so we're gonna do a medicated steak, and listen, guys, I'll never say no to that. So that's a big old yes for me. A medicated steak, Todd Father.
Oh yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Nah.
So I think, I mean, if we're all there, maybe we need to talk about the cut. I agree with Pat that, you can't go wrong with a ribeye. But I guess the question then become,
Numbers on everything too, man.
I know, but Todd said there's no budget, so we'll see. Uncle Todd Father. We'll see.
King's feast.
King's Feast, man. Let's not lose focus here. So when we talk about the surf, that was the surf part. Well, that was the turf part. How about the surf part? You mentioned a couple of things. What do you guys? I mean, we're gonna have Clams Casino, so we already locked that shit in, man. So, what are you thinking for the seafood component of our main dish? What do you?
We could do lobster. I got a couple lobster different things. I also got crab imperial is a good one.
The crab imperial sounds good.
Crab imperial. You could stuff crab imperial in a fucking lobster tail, and bang, then that's the top of the here right
True
there.
that.
That would.
You,
Yes.
yes.
Preach, brother.
Hey now.
I say we do the ribeye Cajun, or like blackened with a crab imperial stuffed lobster tail.
Oh yeah.
Easy peasy.
A blackened ribeye or a blackened fillet?
Nah, well, I'd rather do the cowboy ribeye with the.
Yeah, blackened
It's a better
definitely
cut.
the ribeye.
Yeah, we can do that. All right.
I
So
feel like
we're
it's a
gonna.
better cut.
right.
The fillets.
We already settled
It
that,
got no
man.
flavor.
Yeah. No. This is banging. So we're gonna have a crab imperial stuffed medicated lobster along with a
Blackened cowboy ribeye.
blackened cowboy ribeye, and then for our salad, I forget what we're doing for the salad, but it was really sounding good because it's octopus with the infused balsamic vinaigrette,
Octopus.
and that's arugula, by the way. It's good for your arteries too. And then we are going to have two appetizers. One's Clams Casino, and the other one is the crispy.
Philly steak egg
No.
roll.
Well, that's for everybody, but the crispy pork.
Pork belly.
Yep. And so that leaves Pat. That just leaves us with one last final number 6 course of the meal, which I can't imagine by this time in the meal we'll want anything more. But what are you thinking? How do you end a superior meal like we just described?
I mean, realistically, medicated creme brulee, because we're going to be full. You don't want something real heavy.
I like
I feel
the
like that
sound of
might be
that.
the move.
I like the sound of that one, Pat.
Now, what do you think, Harlem? Are you a creme brulee guy, or what do you like? Something different?
Yeah, put some input in. You ain't said nothing
He
the whole
on freeze
time. Man.
play.
We lost Harlem. He's locked up. He'll come back.
Yeah, Yeah, creme brulee.
And
You know, you can't go wrong with that.
Nah, but let me ask you, Pat. Do you ever do something like anything with key lime or anything like that in your world of infused?
I could bring in some outside desserts, sweets, baking is my weakest point of everything that I do. So
Gotcha.
I got like a cheesecake guy. I got like
Who making them
you
good?
know,
Who making them good Jewish apple cakes? It's Passover.
you know. And I bet you if I asked the Brass Monkey Bread dude about that, he would be into it. That dude is on point with his baking, especially his sweets. Very underrated. His sweets are very underrated.
Okay.
Everyone associates him with the bread. That dude's got some good action.
That's what's up.
And Pat, why don't we
I
give
could reach out to him.
why don't we give a shout
See
out
about
to?
some Jewish.
Yeah, I mean we could. Is that what you want?
Man, shit, that's my joint.
But you
I
want
just
that?
ate one last week.
You want that more than creme brulee?
No. You can do the cream. You know, listen, I'm just hungry. You got me hungry just think about food.
Yeah.
So I could, I'm losing track here. Bring me back.
Man, this is shaping up, man. This is shaping up. All right, so I guess it's the creme brulee, man. That's what it sounds like we're working with. It's
Yeah,
light.
light.
It's after a big old meal that we had.
And tasty.
Bang, bang, boom, done.
Boom, done. Well, Pat,
Rockers will make the a few dabs.
There you go. And those are in between courses.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be excellent.
I mean, obviously we smoke and stuff between our courses because you got to cleanse your palate and shit,
Yes.
right?
The king must have whatever he needs.
That's right. So we're also looking for some servers for that night too, because if it's a king's feast, we need to have some servers. and
Yeah, a
shit.
little busty if possible.
Heavy on top if possible. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, Pat, listen, I didn't think this was going to be such a smooth process. I thought we'd have deliberations and points of concern along the way, but it turns out that we're all on the same page here, and we're going to have a feast of all feasts, 6 courses,
Yeah.
and now we know what we're going to be eating.
Shit, when you got the munchie, we're gonna smoke all these fatties. We're gonna eat whatever you put out there.
Hell yeah!
Trust me, it'll be banging. It'll be banging. We'll make this into like a written list and everything over the next few days.
Sure.
And I'll get it into Esposito's like next week, so they got it at least a week in advance. You know.
Shout out to Esposito's right there. That's one of Pat's partners in the background. Esposito, shout out to you guys for even doing this, man. We appreciate it.
Big ups.
Shout out right now. Tomorrow we're doing a 40 meals to the homeless thing. That's what we got planned for Good Friday for tomorrow.
Man, that's
And
fantastic.
Esposito's donated all the meat.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, Pat,
man.
I was just
Outreach,
Todd,
outreach.
right before the show, we were talking about the homeless meals that you're. Say again?
You got to spread the love, you know.
There's no doubt about it, and we were talking about that before, right before the show started. And I'm like, not only do we love you and you coming on here, and we love the food and we love all that stuff, and we got a great relationship. But man, we love the fact that you do shit for other people like that without thinking twice about it. That's what we really like, and so we appreciate everything you do, man.
I appreciate that, man, but I mean, it's all about, it's putting good karma out there. Hopefully someday it finds its way back to me,
No
Man,
doubt.
no doubt, Pat. It will, man. And people, you're beloved, brother. You're beloved for what you do. I'm gonna let you talk to Todd for 1 second. I gotta run over here and do an adjustment, and I have to go grab half a hoodie in the war room to bring back. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So that's coming up right around the corner. We're already in April, right? So
Yeah.
420 around the block, and we got the weekend. So what you doing on 420 weekend?
Well, so the 17th, which is the Friday before, we have a big press thing for the club going on. And so between that, the 17th, and then the King's Feast, I feel like I should be pretty much like medicated solid for that whole block of time.
Yeah. Sound like you have your work cut out.
I'm pretty excited though. It's all good things. All good things. Lots of medicated steak, we'll say.
Yeah. It should be a very good occasion. Great weekend. We're looking forward to it. It's gonna be like a fest, like a 3-day fest.
4 if we can figure it out.
Yeah.
4 days if we can figure it out, Pat.
Yeah, hell's yeah.
I could have. I don't
If I
know.
need-
You're busy. So Jeff in the control room just said, you could have just asked the control room to bring some weed out, and I'm like, I could have, but I also had to make an adjustment to the climate system in here. So, what do you got? Oh, right here.
Okay.
Fire that up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
These 2.5.
Or he could have just asked his partner.
Yeah. Well, listen, you guys were chit chatting, everybody was flowing. So,